we'll just have to get a new body panel.
Oh, wow.
And then we got to inspect our toolkit here, in which we get 2 Allen keys. Here we go, first fire up. Let's get them pushed up on the scale and see what it weighs. It's brand new, freshly prepped.
Now we got the build bike on the scale. Well, we got that freaking V4R sitting back there. That sounds good. Well, hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 Eve here, and although the weather might suck right now, it is a beautiful day because today I am finally taking delivery of my 2021 Honda CBR 1000RR-R SP that I ordered last year. It's finally here. Inside, we're going to unbox this thing, we're going to weigh it, we're going to compare it to a stock S1000RR as far as weight-wise, and then I'm going to pack that thing up and head to Miami to actually give you my first riding impressions of that beautiful beast. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, tap that bell, and you'll get notified when new content is uploaded. Let's bust these doors open and, oh, look at that. There's the bone stock M1000RR, and there's our beautiful Hockenheim Silver S1000. No, that's not an M1000, that's an S1000. And so is this one. Can't wait to take delivery of my S1000, so I'm already talking about it. Mr. Zach.
What's up?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, this is the first time I've seen one of these in your...
Yeah, it looks a little bit different, huh? That's why we wanted to show uncrating video of our CBR 1000RR-R Fireblade, whatever it's called.
All of the above.
All of the above, yeah, whatever. We got to find a good nickname for it. But yeah, so this is how the bikes come in from Japan. Metal crate, just a little cover over them. And we usually pop this off to inspect it because, of course, this one did have a little bit of shipping damage, but nothing that's going to affect us riding it.
Okay.
We'll just have to get a new body panel.
Oh, wow.
So, not as secure looking as the wooden BMW crates that we're used to seeing.
Which probably explains that damage you're talking about.
Yeah, so right here you can see someone put something heavy up here, and there's just a little nick in the
Look at that.
back piece. So
And it said it on the top of that. Don't sit anything heavy on top.
I know, but
wow.
they always do. They are set up so that you can stack them. And we used to, before we had this mess of power equipment that no one organizes, we used to actually stack all these bikes over here.
Yes.
And it was quite nice because then we didn't have to build them right away. So I just went ahead earlier, I pulled the battery out, we threw it on the charger. It comes with this super tiny little lithium battery.
Oh. Oh, yeah, it is tiny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really small. Amazing that it can even power the bike. So we will get that hooked up. We're going to go through, show how we get this out of the crate, filling it up with some gas. We'll take it on a quick test ride, even though it's crummy and rainy outside, so we won't really get to tell any of its potential or anything, but got to get a couple miles on it, make sure it's nice, and you'll do that in Miami.
Yes.
And then, yeah, we're going to pop this thing on the scales. We'll compare it to the S1000RR-M version, and I don't know, I think they're going to be real close. I think the BMW is going to get it by a pound or two.
Okay.
But we'll see, and then maybe we'll throw ours back on, just see the change it all with those little pieces, because the scales are going to be out.
Yep. And
get you loaded up and on your way down to have some fun.
Okay.
So we got it up on the bench. We can get it assembled. Of course, there's multiple ways you could lift it up out of the crate. We could have lined it up with the chain hoist. We could have, there's a shop crane that rolls around, but tow motor's nice and easy because you can put it wherever you want. We can do it outside, inside. If it were nice out, we'd be doing it out there.
Yes.
Giant steering stem. So even though we had a hole in the box, all our parts look like they made it, so that's awesome. We got our switchblade key here so we can remove our passenger seat. Still need a key for that. Not pretty much on par with everyone else for room back there.
Not much?
Not much, but that's all right. Looks like we have some electronic Öhlins dampers on the front here.
Nice.
Looking very Yamaha M1-esque, but not, I mean, the connector looks the same and everything.
Yeah.
And I don't really have any complaints with those forks at all. They look awesome. Looks like we have a lot of travel, actually.
Yeah. I like how they're gold. Reminds me of C3PO.
So we're looking around for what possibly might be a missing hardware pack. Probably is due to the hole in the box. But hey, at least we got the keys to the bike.
Right.
And then we got to inspect our toolkit here, in which we get 2 Allen keys.
Nice.
So you can take your seat off and, I don't know, maybe a couple fairings. What do we got, this screw here? Yeah, you could do like a couple fairings probably. Spectacular. All right, so I got the battery hooked up, the seat's back on. We're gonna fill this gas tank up with fuel, pop it up on the stands. We'll clean the chain off, lube it, and clean the rotors. And then start it up for the first time.
Okay.
Can't wait to hear what it sounds like.
Me too. With the Krapovich exhaust. Although it does have a catalytic converter in there that we're going to rip out immediately.
Can we see what the headers look like? Can you see them at all? Are they small, big?
They're supposed to be titanium. You can't really see them because of the full belly pan that everybody loves.
Yeah. Oh, they're pretty large diameter. I can see it on this side.
Okay.
If you're looking down through that little cutout there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They're not small, so that's a good thing. All right, so 45 minutes later, we figured out how to turn the bike on. It looks as if you have to hold this button and then there's a little LED light here. When it's green, all is happy.
Yes.
I don't know, it doesn't say that anywhere in the owner's manual that I could find. Didn't say it in the setup instructions, so we left our own devices. Then you have to hold this button over here until everything turns on, and we get some robot noises.
Yes.
And now let's see if there's enough power in this battery to turn the bike over or not. We didn't try that yet. Here we go, first fire up. All right. Seems to get a little throaty there when you're getting to the upper RPMs.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Zach, finally time to weigh these bikes.
Yep, let's get them pushed up on the scale and see what it weighs. Doesn't feel too heavy.
Okay. A little further. There you go.
Side stand
Did we already
down.
show it had a full tank of fuel?
Yes, we did. We filled it up.
Great.
It's got a full tank. How big that tank is, we don't know. 445 pounds, right there with the rest of the liter bike class.
Yep.
So that's pretty sweet. Let's see what our S1000M package weighs. And
Okay.
I don't know. You think this has it by 5 pounds? Is it 450 or not?
I remember it being very close, Zach. I think it was 454, now that you mention it.
All right, we shall see.
Here we go.
All right, so here's our brand new, freshly prepped M package. Could be yours. Come on up.
Yeah, we got a few of them.
All right, sitting on our scales. 439, got it beat.
439.
I thought it would. And that's with the extra chunky exhaust even.
Yeah.
So, and now, just for comparison, let's pop the bike build up there
Yeah.
and see what we shaved off of it. Let's write this down. We're always
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Zach, now we got the build bike on the scales.
We got the build bike on it, ringing in at 415 pounds.
415, and we're not done yet.
Not done, but we knocked 24 pounds off of it.
Wow. Look at that.
Almost 25.
Wow.
So that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I think the subframe and brakes, hopefully we can get 5 more off. And that's with a full tank of fuel.
Yes.
We had it about half a tank just a minute ago before
Yeah.
we topped it off. It was down at like 400 pounds. So
Yep.
as soon as you use a little bit of gasoline in there, you're down. You could be sub 400 with 208 horsepower.
Yeah.
You put like 1 gallon of gas in it and just go do a pull.
Yeah.
You'd be sub 400 pounds and 208 horsepower, right?
Yeah.
MR12.
Yep.
That would be,
Beast mode.
yeah, exactly. Get a longer chain so you move that axle back and cheat a little bit.
Yeah.
Be flying, but yeah, so we got the CBR beat by a hefty amount there, 30 pounds.
Well, we
But
got that freaking V4R sitting back there.
All right.
Should we include that in the party?
why not?
All right, Zach, we got the V4R on the scale.
Yeah, so it's coming in today at 416, 417. It's been bouncing around. We just had it at 416 for like 30 seconds, so
yeah, we're
leaving it at that. You had it at 415 in California where everything's lighter, so.
Right. Probably had a little less fuel in there in
Yeah, I mean, it could just be ounces of fuel at that point, like half an ounce or something. But anyway, yeah, so if we look at our comparison here, so we checked all the gas tank specs just off the internet. It looks like the CBR has 4.3 gallons, the Beamer's at 4.4, and the V4R is the smallest at 4.2. So gasoline weighs about, I think, 9 pounds a gallon, I believe.
Okay.
So it's not, we're really close in comparison by filling the tanks up,
Yeah.
you know? It's minimal difference, and it's pretty impressive that we got our build bike under the V4R build
that is
bike.
amazing.
I mean, there's a lot of parts on the V4R to make it light, and there's
there's
not much there except the engine and a carbon fiber chassis. You know?
Yeah, I mean, this one already has a carbon fiber subframe that we have yet to install into the S1000.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to get that on the S1000 and see our near final weight then.
Yeah.
And I'm curious too. We're gonna try to remember to keep weighing it and see if the brake system is lighter or heavier, which way that goes, just because I don't know. Okay. But yeah, so pretty sweet video today. We weighed a brand new CBR 1000RR-R.
Yep.
And our S1000RR M package with the carbon fiber wheels.
Yep.
And then our new Bike Build Series bike and your personal V4R, which is just a beast of a motorcycle. I rode it again the other day.
Yes.
There's just nothing like it, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, the beam is close, but it's not. It just accelerates like nothing else.
Wow.
It's gotta be that V4 engine.
Yes.
But yeah, so pretty cool info here.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna suit up, and it looks like it stopped raining at least, so
yes.
I get a little bit of a fun ride on the new CBR.
Here we go. There he is. That sounds good. That sounds good for a stock exhaust. Zach's back from his test ride.
Hey, what's up? Just made it back from the test ride. If you spin around the other way, you can see that it's not great weather for riding motorcycles. It's a little bit slippery.
There's Pam.
But I was able to get 7 miles on it, and there was an accident on the highway, so that's my usual test ride route, so that didn't help. So I just did a couple short little laps. But from what I did, it was really awesome. I could tell that down low it was definitely neutered and probably set up for emissions.
Yes.
But right about the time it got to 8,000 RPM, it sounded completely different. It really took off like a liter bike would.
Wow.
But then it still feels like a Honda. I mean, as most of you guys probably know, my current bike's a Honda, so it felt right on par with it, handling wise and clutch and everything. The riding positions, it seems a little more aggressive. The bars are a little lower, but not a bad thing whatsoever. And no, I really enjoyed it. I wish it was nicer out and I could actually test it to see how it would do. But
Well, that's what I'm here for, to ride into Miami for you.
You'll get to do it in Miami. Hopefully when you come back, maybe we'll have some nice weather.
Yes.
Still better than having to deal with salt and stuff, but it was just rainy, cold,
Yes.
not high traction levels. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's uncrating and PDI of the CBR 1000RR-R Fireblade SP.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, so pretty cool. I like the key fob.
Me too, once we got used to it.
It sounds decent, and we just got to get some weight off it today. This will be the next season of the Bike Build Series.
Yes,
so
it will be.
A couple little things are going to happen to it quickly.
Yes.
But for the most part, it's going to get put on the back burner, and we're going to focus on this guy and get it finished up.
We are. With the carbon fiber subframe and the brakes, the beautiful nickel-plated calipers from Brembo that we have coming in.
Hopefully we can get some frame covers and swing arm cover. And
Yep.
We'll probably call that a wrap then.
I think so.
It looks great. We got custom painting. It's truly one of a kind.
Yes.
We're going to take, we're going to get some block off plates, right?
Yes, we are. Take the mirrors, remove the mirrors.
Yeah, but they could go right back on and still work with our turn signal options or not. So lots of options there.
Yes.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed.
Thank you,
And
Zach.
check out the new Honda.
It's a totally beautiful machine.
Let's fire it up.
Yeah, fire that thing up. Sounds amazing, folks. All right, you heard Mr. Zach. We're gonna get started on that CBR 1000RR-R SP as soon as we finish this build series and we offer the 2020 S1000RR or the 2019 Aprilia RSV4 1100 factory to one of you awesome viewers. Information on how you can win one of those motorcycles down below in the description. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, tap that bell and you'll get notified when new content is uploaded. Mr. Zach, you just want to ride that thing even more, don't you?
I do. I wish I could. I really do. I mean, I could, but it wouldn't be that much fun at all. If the sound bite comes out good from the flyby, that when it revs up, that was me just staying at steady throttle. It got to that 8,000 RPM point and decided to spin the tire. Wow. That was just the tire spinning.
Wow.
And the traction control cutting in and saving my butt.
Yes.
So hopefully that comes through in the video.
I hope it does. All right, folks. Thanks for viewing.
Thanks. We'll
Later, Mr. Zach.
Later.